Go on, everybody. Flint from Flint and Steel Survival, bringing you a real quick video today. Hopefully, I'm going to try to do these knives here in under 10 minutes. If you haven't seen the rest of the series, I'm going to try to keep all these videos 10 minutes or under. I've been going over in a couple of them, but I'm sure you guys don't mind too much. And I'm not going to be showing every single knife in this series that I own because I don't know where they all are. They're all in kits scattered all around. So, let's get started. This is one of those Walmart $3.98 knives. Nice little back lock. Put an F there, flint in the handle, and I jimped the hell out of it. This one was going to be an S, but I really screwed it up. So I just made it a little panel. I jimped the whole back and up into the blade. And I also, I jimped the front right there. And this is back when SSR Knives and Guns was alive, and I did it really just for him. Because I did a video on it, and you know, I shouted him out in it, and I'm like, look, I jimped everything. So, I miss him, man. Good guy. So that's that one. That's really all the reason I kept it too, is because it reminds me of Sean. Next up is my Uncle Henry 3-blade. I don't know all my knife pattern names, I apologize. I want to call everything a congressman. I don't think that's what this is. Synthetic antler handle. It's very fake. Really fake. 3 nice blades. I love the large one. Sheep's foot's good for whittling. And then this, I'm pretty sure it's called a Warncliffe. I'm not all versed up on my names, but I don't use that blade for hardly anything except for opening packages. For some reason, that's the best blade I found to open packages. Then this one is my electrician's knife. I'm pretty sure I have a full video on this and the story behind it. I don't want to get into that here. I'll waste all your guys' time. But what I do really like is the blade on this doesn't lock, right? But the screwdriver does. And this thing is beaten to hell. You know, absolutely love this guy. Somebody actually sharpened this slightly. And really sharpened up the tip so that they could get in close spaces. And like I said, the screwdriver actually locks, which is kind of strange. You'd think the blade would lock, but cool blade. Somebody modified this. Somebody carried this in their pocket every single day of their life, and I just think that's so cool. This knife I picked up from a friend. They thought it was old, so I got it. Stainless Pakistan. I don't think it's really that old, but I just kept it because one of these days I'm going to sharpen up and give it back to them. I'll have to reprofile the entire blade for sure. Then, for some reason in this pile, I had my Gerber Paraframe Mini Tonto in black. I picked this up for survival kits, like tin kits and stuff. Small survival kits. It's a pretty decent blade. Next up, this one was my dad's. He gave it to me. It was one of my first knives ever. It came out of a tackle box. You can tell it's nice and rusty. I mean, it looked like this from the day I got it. So I'm just too attached to it the way it is to clean it up. So yeah, this is my very first blade that my dad ever gave me for whittling and stuff. So I've always kept it. It's definitely not going anywhere. This one and the next one are both my grandpa's. This one he did a little nail nick in. Or it came like that, I actually don't know. I think he put it in there. Because it's too rough for them to have put it in there. Nice little thin blade. This one also came from a tackle box because I remember taking it from it. He busted the tip off, so he just sharpened it round. So now I got a round tip on that guy. Which is real nice for gutting fish, actually, because you don't need that sharp tip. And then this one he carried every day for a long time till he retired it. And that's where I picked it up from. This is the same exact style as the big Uncle Henry with fake stag handle I had. If you look, it's exactly the same, just micro. He busted the tip off this guy too. He was never very nice to his knives. And I've kind of carried on that tradition. I've beat up more than my fair share. Nice little blade. And then these last couple I got from a friend. This guy was a trade from a U.S. soldier to a Vietnamese soldier. And the soldier is my friend, like the Vietnamese guy. Really old. He was going to throw this in the garbage. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm going to keep that. That's history right there. You know, this came from a U.S. soldier's pocket during the Vietnam War. It was given in trade. I don't remember what he said for. But he got this from that guy. He was just going to toss it away. He's the kind of guy that doesn't really attach emotion to objects, which I can really appreciate. But this was just a historical piece I had to keep. This guy, I think he said he bought it when he first came over to America and started fishing at Utah Lake. He needed something to clean fish, so he bought that off like a Walmart or something. And then this guy, he didn't remember where he got it. But I absolutely love it. It's USA made, super thin, brass handle with some steel liner. And I just liked it. So he was getting rid of a bunch of knives. He was literally just going to throw these in the garbage, so I picked them all up from him at work. And then this one is a knife I bought in memory of my grandpa, because I knew he would have liked it when I very first saw it, and I found it right after he died. It's buffalo horn handle. His nickname was Buffalo. I never got to find out why. I really wish I had. But I found this. It's just a cold steel knife, you know. Or not cold steel, cutlery corner knife. But it's very cool. I really like it. And then I made this little duct tape sheath way back in the day so I could carry it. Don't tell anybody, but I carried this guy to school more often than not. And nobody knew what it was. It's got a buffalo on it that I put there. It's got an Indian feather, an arrowhead, and another little feather thing. And I found all those except the buffalo in his jewelry making kit. So I had to put it somewhere. And here it went. So that's it for this video. I know it's a little short, but I'll do the rest of my fixed blades in the next video, get it out of the way, and then you guys are done. So that's it for part 4. I really appreciate you hanging around, and I hope you're enjoying. Thanks for your time. Bye.